to get underway. And towing the slab here, Kevin Gossman. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his squad, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first. One up, one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden guys get fired up in the dugout and they want to do the same thing, and before you know it,
lifted in the air now the left side, and it stays fair. Alec Burleson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Burleson, the base runner at first with one out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Right-hander kick steals.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Cardinals. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. The Cards leave one. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Eric Betty. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, George Springer, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 1-0.
I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lukes. And that one missing low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Now fly ball to right center. Nootbaar makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
This one high in the air to left center. Donovan makes a nice running catch. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The pitch. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Brendan Donovan with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
No outs. Runner at first. Thomas Sajazi getting ready to hit. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Thomas Sajazi with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
First and second. No outs. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off.
He's going off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center field. And it falls. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Lars Nootbaar with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got it.
That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He's in there. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Now batting Michael Ciani. And that one clips the corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a 1-2. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. 1 at second. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is number 7. Up the middle, Win. Throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. In there. And so now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. field, and that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Addison Barger with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Man at second here with 2 away. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The 1-1 to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Mason Wynn with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside. Gausman throws over, and he's back safely. And there's 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Wynn, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here goes the runner. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 9. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. Over to Goldie. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, Blue, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And the batter is George Springer. In the air, right field. That takes care of Springer. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
And here is Nathan Lukes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Not even close there. 2-1. Into center. Ciani gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Back here at Rogers Center, now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
33, Brendan Donovan.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Thomas Sajazi will hit next. And the right-hander deals. And that one off the outside edge. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sajazi stands at first with 1 out. Runner takes off, pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom 4, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Spencer
The first
Horwitz.
baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Kicks and fires. And that gets the inside corner for a
One
strike.
ball, two
Base
strikes.
is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Fires to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the second baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and his first big league hit is a double. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 2 outs. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Ciani. Outside, and that is ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gossman throws over. Ciani dives back in safely.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
Ball 2.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
No outs. Runner on second. And that one hit to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. In the air, left field. He's under it. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Chopped in the ground. Clement. Now he launches a throw over his head.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And a pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No hits, but an error to walk lead to a run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Over to Goldie. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
In there at the knees, and the count is even 2-2. The other way. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, number 9. The wind and the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.